Oh, I didn't even see the countdown. I lost track. And I started it myself. But hello and welcome to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action. This is going to be on Magic the Gathering Arena. The previous one was Magic the Gathering Online. It was, kind of painful. A Pioneer League, paying an entry fee or using your play points to do 5 matches. If you go at least 3-2, you win back your earnings, but I did not go 3-2. I went 0-5, but that's okay because I will be right back doing it eventually. I imagine everybody has, gone pretty bad in some cases, but tonight's list in Explorer on Arena is not going to be bad whatsoever. Some quite interesting changes, of course. Hulking Raptor there. Many of you guys have used before, and some of you might be wondering, why am I not regularly using it? For the most part, I like to try stuff often, again and again and again, and see it in many different scenarios and get the best overall picture of what it could achieve. Hulking Raptor, though, this would take the place of the Spinewoods Armadillo. Yeah, Spinewoods Armadillo or the Nurturing Bristleback. Both of those have the cycling ability to search for a basic land. The Armadillo quite fantastically, as some of you guys know. And if any of you are new, I only play dinosaurs and basically only Stampede Dinos. But the Spinewoods Armadillo, you can cycle it, get a basic land or a desert, put it into your hand, gain 3 life, and it only costs 2, so having that in addition to the lovely Sylvan Scrying, 8 things for 2, 8 chances to get to the 3rd land is what I'm getting at. Then hopefully go Archdruid's Charm to search, put a Sunken Citadel or a Castle Garenbrig onto the battlefield. Sunken, as always, supercharging and powering out Castle Garenbrig's activated ability. Lovely, lovely stuff. 2 Sunkens, 4 mana for lands with activated abilities. Boom. You make 6 green. Lots of big mana, but going back to that, Spinewoods Armadillo, anything that searches for even just a basic land, puts it into your hand. It's not like it really gets you ahead. Hulking Raptor, one specific thing gets me 2 closer, and the specific thing is a creature. It's pretty big. It might not get killed. Hulking Raptor only has to live 1 turn. Coming back around at the beginning of the pre-combat main phase, it adds 2 green. I mean, award 2 cost is not a big hoop to jump through. Is it Phoenix? Of course, would likely kill this quite easily. Fiery Impulse, dealing 3 damage. Lightning Axe as well. So it's still going to be fairly easy to remove. But again, it only has to survive 1 turn coming back around. We play this on turn 4. Possibly I could be able to make 6 green on turn 4, as it often happens, searching for a specific land, setting up Archdruid's Charm, putting that specific land on the battlefield, assembling parts of the combo collection, Castle Garenbrig and Sunken. So even if we only spend 6 and if we make 6 and we only spend 4 of that on Hulking, boom, comes back around. Even if I don't draw another land, I'm able to make 8, Hulking being the other 2, and with that 8, as always, going Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant. Whew, devastating, but maybe I have the lands, I want a little bit more mana. Commune with Dinosaurs, not just for increasing the consistency of seeing lands. I could grab that Hulking Raptor knowing eventually I'll get 2 closer to the overall game plan, but that's what I'm getting at. 1 thing, 2 closer. Spinewoods, Nurturing Bristleback, they don't get me 2 closer. So yeah, Amped Raptor, Solar Updraft, yes, absolutely. I think it's going to be legal and timeless and historic on Arena here. It is very, very exciting, but I think I will have to go back to it. You're not interrupting the intro. Of course, this is chilled, laid back, relaxed, and full of
ruthless aggression.
Yeah, ruthless aggression. But no, we're here to talk about dinos as always. I can take little bits of tangents and whatnot. Yeah, I'm always happy to take a tangent, and sometimes I go off on them myself. The deck tech intro takes, I don't know, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I could seriously sit down and talk about, using Commune with Dinosaurs. Why do I like it? Why don't I like it? Could you turn Commune with Dinosaurs into a creature itself? Anytime you see Commune, it is that thing. Would that be better? Would I like Commune to be the intrepid paleontologist from Lost Caverns of Ixalan, Ixaly's lore keeper? If I always want to see Commune early, does changing this into Ixaly's lore keeper be better? I don't think that's exactly the case, because Ixaly's lore keeper dies pretty easy to a swift breeze, but it does increase the aggression, and it's definitely more right in some dinosaur variations. Definitely. It is going to be a little bit interesting. Absolutely. We'll see about that. Commune with Dinosaurs, mentioning Commune with Dinosaurs, actually, that is a good point. Some of the things it can't grab, but I think for the most part we're alright. Commune with Dinosaurs, if I was using this, we couldn't grab the Spinewoods Armadillo. Yeah. Which is quite nice. We could grab Nurturing Bristleback, which I did have in as a potential option to maybe grab off of this and Commune. If I don't see a land in the top 5, I can grab Nurturing to Forest Cycle it to get that land I was looking for. Technically, I grabbed a land. I just had to invest a little bit more mana into it. Yeah, otherwise everything is basically the same with Stampede Dinos, the sideboard. Torpor Orb, I don't know. Maybe I'll move it out. I haven't faced Celestia Angels since I've added this in, which is, pretty nice to stop their life gain. Of course, they have some hate against it, but we'll see. Amalia Explore, as some of you guys have mentioned, they really do have a couple other ways to gain life and get that combo going. Putting a counter on Amalia, she gets bigger and bigger with the Wild Growth Walker. Whenever a creature gains life, back and forth, as many of us know, eventually getting to 21 power, destroying all the creatures. It's not fun. Sometimes that happens on turn 3, which is very, very fast. So turning off the life gain when a creature enters with Torpor Orb, I like it. Yeah, no, I lost to it. What was it? The name's on the tip of my tongue. Tamio's Safekeeping gains 2 life. They started the trigger with that for 1 green. It didn't care about a creature entering the battlefield to get that part going, and it was painful. So I'm looking at instant speed exiling for small creatures or black creatures or white creatures. Boom, Amalia, she's just exiled. There you go. And of course that could be useful against other stuff, something like that. But I say we jump right into it. Past 10 minutes. I jinxed myself. I said I could go off on tangents and stuff, but that's perfectly good. I'm having a good time. It's Friday. Got a cup of coffee. All right. You could Scorpion, absolutely. Giant Cindermaw would be lovely, but sometimes it was even a little bit slow. I love the Torpor Orb just because it is an artifact, doesn't require red, can come down on turn 2, which might be necessary. Cindermaw, if I was playing it, I'll play it again, probably. I would want to try and use those accelerators. Ixaly's Lore Keeper, trying to get the Cindermaw down on turn 2. That would probably be ideal. It does stop Ghalta, yes, but with the Torpor Orb, I would hope to have Archdruid's Charm take out my own Torpor Orb. But the matchups I bring the orb in against, they would definitely want to hate it out. So then my opponent would take out my own orb, which helps me. It's quite nice, yeah. Marauding Raptor and Huntmaster, of course. Folks, I kept this hand because it was one castle and Commune. Commune would dig for the second land. Sylvan would grab the third. Archdruids, you get the idea. But now we got Sunken Citadel. We have to go with Commune. We want to dig to make sure we have this. Oh boy. Sometimes you just get exactly what you need. You know what? We're going to stick it to him. We're going to go with Sylvan Scrying, even though we don't need it at all. Next turn 4, I make 7. Of course, if you're new, don't think this happens every time, but if you want something to happen, you might as well make it be a good thing. The thing that happens once in a while. This is... Oh, do you have a counter? Oh, do you have a kill spell? How about I kill you with that ruthless aggression?
Yes.
Surprise, I tap 4 lands. You can't kill how I got the 7 mana. What you gonna do? I don't know. Tends to do the trick. Sweep me. Every single turn. Look at that hand. Absolutely deadly. What a way to start. I know. And I must admit, it is a little bit hard to play on Magic the Gathering Online. Oh, guys, they swept. I thought dinosaurs were bad against control because the opponent sweeps. And how do you recover? You recover like this. By smacking them again. Now, Commune could have dug for my land for the turn. I could have played it. But I wanted to just make sure. Commune could have grabbed a land that entered tapped and I wouldn't have been able to play Tyrranax Rex. I don't know. But the deadly cover-up, okay. Okay. They're going to exile Tyrranax Rex. They only removed 2 from my library. They see all this death and destruction and devastation. Yeah, I say we go with Carnage Tyrant. Commune is really putting in the work, but Commune to dig, and I do like a good Vaultborn. Oh, I love a good Vaultborn. Carnage Tyrant takes the win, I hope. They played 2 sweepers. That is a little bit rough. Supreme Verdict, Deadly Cover-Up tends to do the trick. Memory Deluge. They could find a land, play Shieldred's Edict. We would lose Carnage Tyrant, unfortunately. Do it. Ooh, okay. Oh, shucks. Well, there you go. But again, seeing 2 Sunken Citadels so early, just naturally, quite nice. Although Commune dug and found another Sunken, so right there you were seeing how pretty amazing Commune was. Not having to use my Sylvan or my Archdruids, it just grabs and digs and hopefully sees the lands that I need. But that's okay. Hey, that's not negative, but it was a good way to start. 100%. I always like to say, hey, sometimes really flashy things happen, but it's not all the time. It's fairly consistent, Commune to dig to find the thing that you need. If you have all the lands, you want a big creature, that sort of thing. Yeah. Flawless victory clip. Oh yeah, that would be good. AJ, yes, absolutely 100% a chef's kiss. Hopefully I get to do it again. You never know. But yeah, with the 20 life left, it was definitely flawless. I don't know. It does the trick. But again, it's not just against control. Some people, naturally think Tyrranax Rex is only like a sideboard card. You bring it in against control. No. Just use it and kill your opponent. Kill any opponent. I don't know. It seems to make sense, and it seems to be scary against a lot of people. So, but I'm definitely keeping that because that might also kill him. Now the question becomes, do I want to turn Commune into something that can't be discarded? I say we do that, just in case. Oh, we got Castle Garenbrig. It might be, yeah. I have been wondering about that solar updraft, the self-mill effects, putting lands on the battlefield from the yard. Well, I do like the Blossoming Tortoise. I used that before to a pretty good effect, I would say. I think it certainly did the trick, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely want a Cavern of Souls for this. Oh, big time. I don't know, Blossoming Tortoise, it's worst case scenario of not exactly getting something. Sometimes getting nothing, milling only creatures and having no lands in the graveyard to put onto the battlefield. It's not a land that was, well, it's a land that was in there. What am I talking about? But you get the idea. The worst case scenario of some of those self-mill effects have been pretty bad. I kind of would prefer something maybe a little bit more consistent. Maybe not quite as powerful as, getting ahead, but also just getting a land that the opponent destroyed. That definitely would be quite lovely indeed. Now we can't play anything this turn. Cavern of Souls to really make the opponent feel bad. We'll try to go with Archdruid's Charm and basically kill the opponent next turn. I'm going to try and grab Ghalta Stampede Tyrant if the opponent does anything, but I might just, Teferi. Look, they're tapped out. What you gonna do? Probably die. Eventually, we will be able to make 8. Yeah, next turn is 7. The turn after that is 8 with the Stomping Ground. Fortunately, I have two Castle Garenbrigs, though. If they okay, well, I got, yeah. Ground Seal, okay. Got the good old Sheoldred's Edict. Try and take out Teferi if at all possible. I hope. Do it, yes. Oh. I know I could have hit him for 8, but if I can take out Teferi in one single hit, just do it. Don't worry about it. Less card draw, less lands, untapping, and all that stuff. Okay, they could sweep and be basically tapped out. If they had Teferi, they would have untapped 2, and they would have had 4 in this instance. But would they have Containment Priest? Flashing it in? Maybe. I don't know. I think they could. I smell a Containment Priest. Or they could not. But it would stop Ghalta Stampede Tyrant's trigger entering the battlefield and all that stuff. Yeah. But of course, if they flash in Containment Priest in response to Ghalta, you simply don't put any creatures out. You just keep them all in your hand. You paid 8 for a 12/12 trample, and that's it. But you still have your creatures. It's not like you have to put them all out. Any number of them. You just don't choose any. Oh, okay. I don't know, deadly cover-up and still die next turn, maybe. I know, that is the lovely thing. It's like, I don't know, it was good, But now we'll test out Containment Priest. Oh, no Containment Priest, okay. You die. You just die. And this is what I'm talking about. Hulking Raptor. Also with Vaultborn, Hulking Raptor is a 5/3 haste, gain 3 life, draw a card for each one because of Vaultborn and with Palani's Hatcher. So it all just works together and then the opponent dies.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Okay. Of course, it was one match. I don't like to draw too many conclusions, but I think for the most part, I can at this point. Not for tonight, but just stretching it out. Commune with dinosaurs. You dig, you see what you need. You see your third land. And that third land might be a sunken or a castle. It's not like I'm forest cycling with Nurturing Bristleback or the Spinewoods Armadillo getting just a basic land. That extra land commune grabs could be very good, and draw 20 cards, gain 100 life. Good game, yeah, good game. But I know this is the crazy thing. I would rather go slow, and it's not all that slow, I think. Solar Updraft. I mean, playing Tyrranax Rex on turn 4 seems decently fast, but I just get there. Yeah. Cindermaw. Actually, I should probably use some of the cards where my opponents can't gain life. Cindermaw and Rampaging Ferocidon completely shut off life gain, but if I'm bringing in those cards against specific decks, I don't care about losing the life from the Vaultborn Tyrant. That's probably not a necessary fact, I would think. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot to consider. What do I lose? Of course, it hasn't always been Vaultborn Tyrant. A pretty new addition. Would I want just one-sided life gain hate, perhaps? Oh, yes, absolutely. And certainly I could have gone to the face. Yes, okay, I get what you mean now. But I don't know, for the most part, I've focused Teferi where maybe other people would just go right for the face. But I know I have so much big, heavy hitters. I want to hurt the opponent super bad. Even if it means not dealing 8 damage to them, they draw 1 less card and untap 2 less lands from now on. Hopefully they don't have... yeah, okay. Fine by me. We got the mono black waste knot, and we're starting off with 2 sunkens. I don't know. I guess I've got my good karma from the Pioneer League that I did, going 0-5. It's giving me back some goodness. What you gonna do with that hand? Do it. Yeah. Oh. For anybody that didn't see it in the corner, I drew a castle, and then I drew a castle. All right, well, I'm going to be making 7, and I got a Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, and I think it was a reverse jinx, saying that's going to be the only time that's going to happen tonight. Chef's Kiss, certainly. Waste not. We're going to be wasting them. Going to go with a forest. Castle Garenbrig would have entered tapped, and I didn't have any creatures that cost, yeah. Yes, thanks for the reverse psychology, whatever you want to call it, but hopefully we play Vaultborn next turn. Eventually we'll play Ghalta. Cross your fingers. Vaultborn lives. Vaultborn lives. You can do it, buddy. Go blank. Well, I don't want them to make mana to discard more stuff. Yeah. Regisaur and Ghalta were able to make 7 next turn. I know it seems crazy, but bear with me. Doesn't matter. I like the looks of this. 100% they would have had other discard things in their hand. Okay, hopefully no exile effects. Extinction event coming in hot, maybe. Hopefully not. Oh boy. It's a very scary creature, that's for sure. even though I don't need the lands, I still didn't want to get rid of them. I was going to get rid of 2, but then they would have had 4 temporary black mana with Waste Not's ability if I discard 1 land. Fine, make me only gain 1 life from Vaultborn Tyrant's trigger. And also, I'm going to be playing 2 Hulking Raptors, so you're seeing. What did I say? Now it's a 5-3, gain 1 life, draw 1 card. That's pretty good. Pretty good. What are you going to do? Block it? Shieldred? Do it. Do it. Yeah, I dare you. Oh, Shieldred. I don't know. Well, it is a fantastic card, but it is also crazy. The price that Shieldred commands. Very, very scary stuff. Yeah. I'm just happy I'm beating up on Mono Black Waste Not. I'm getting revenge. Oh, Shieldred, that's so amazing. It is a good card. It sticks around, it's not super flashy, but it just runs away with the game. And it synergizes with, card draw effects from the opponent. And okay. Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. 4 mana. This is nasty. Let's go with Palani's Hatcher. Good stuff. Draw. Big thing. Oh, we don't need Sylvan Scrying. I might as well play it. I don't have another source of red. It's a little unfortunate that I can't play Palani's or Regisaur Alpha, the other one, but we'll get the job done. We'll have some fun, and we'll smack them and attack them. Okay, all 3. That is definitely very, very scary indeed. Ooh. I've always been interested in monocolored commanders. Of course, with dinosaurs, I want access to the red one, so eventually, when I do make a dinosaur commander deck, it's at least going to be red and green, probably white, but, well, you only have 1 Field of Ruin. It's a little bit late, bud. Hey, Tigrid, oh boy. Oh, that's scary stuff. Gishath, yeah, Gishath is quite common. Pantlaza, I don't know, Pantlaza might be the most common now, perhaps, just because it came with the pre-con. Yeah. Well, I guess they die. Pretty much. Ooh, ooh. Draw something good. You can do it. Come on. Let's go. Nothing big, but hey, we'll just play Regisaur and we'll smoke them with, I don't know what I want to use now again.
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
There you go. Yeah, Zakama definitely used to be, the most popular. Zakama at one point I think was $40 or $50 US. It's come down from that a lot. Big time. Very, very scary stuff. Tigrid, also very scary. We're going to be bringing in Leyline of Sanctity 100%. And Hulking Raptor, take it out. Well, don't really need it. Of course it is quite nice, but again, a 5-3 body, gain 1 life with Shieldred out and draw a card. 5-3 haste, gain 1 life, draw a card. That's still pretty good. The portrait foil version of Zakama, that absolutely is hard to beat. For anybody that isn't aware, in Commander Masters, Zakama was reprinted and had this beautiful extended art with all the 3 heads being different colors. Oh, I loved it. But you don't always see Tigrid, God of Fright, in Mono Black Waste Not. It is very frightful. Whenever we sacrifice a non-token permanent or discard a permanent, they may put that from our graveyard onto the battlefield So if we discard a land, the opponent gets a land. If we discard Hulking Raptor and Regisaur Alpha, the opponent gets both of those. If both of those go down to go blank, could be a very real possibility. Something like that. Yes, it was the pack art. One of the pack arts for that. Oh, Commander Masters. Some people didn't like it, but you got to admit the art on some of that stuff is pretty cool. Oh, the opponent is pretty dead. Get him. Nice. Oh, what you gonna do? A whole lot of nothing. A little bit of discard is still gonna happen, but you can't thought seize me, buddy. Might as well go with community. Yeah. A Stomping Ground? I think we go with Stomping Ground. Yeah, that'll be good. I was thinking Tyrranax Rex, but we need lands. We want to continue to hit the land drops. Oh, it curves so incredibly well, and the opponent just sits there. There is Gyre Reach Sanitarium, which forces us to discard, unfortunately, but Sylvan Scrying will grab that Sunken. We'll play it next turn. We could play Stomping Ground, have 3 untapped green sources. Sunken would enter. We'll see what we draw. That could change things quite a bit. Something like that, Scorpion. That might happen. Yeah, it curves pretty good. Oh, gee. Man. I don't know. I have to really think hard about this. I have no idea. Should I get rid of the Leyline of Sanctity in my hand? Oh, and draw another. Okay, that's a little bit odd. Basically, the opponent could die Archdruid's Charm to grab Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Maybe. Well, we'll see. The backup Leyline. I couldn't pre-record something like this. You can't write this stuff. Okay, so we'll be searching for another Castle Garenbrig after Field of Ruin takes it out. It's going to be Castle, yeah. But watch this, folks. Hold on, do it. Okay. We get a land that enters untapped, so we can go with Archdruid's Charm. The opponent punted very, very hard. Watch what's about to happen. Surprise, I wasn't able to cast it, but now I can to re-get it. This is what it's all about. If they would have... ouchie time, yes. If they would have taken out the castle, I could have tapped it for a green before it's destroyed. It's replaced by a forest, which enters untapped, plus the other forest, which gets me my 3 green as well. Ooh. Ouch. Sheoldred's Edict is probably coming down. They do have 2 untapped instant speed. Make me sacrifice Tyrranax Rex, I think. Probably. Oh gee, I never saw that coming a mile away. Hopefully they don't have more. Tigrid is going to be a little bit rough. Of course, it's better that they get Palani's Hatcher instead of Tyrranax Rex, though. That's 100%. I don't like Tigrid. Ouchie time for me. Going to be gunning for Liliana of the Veil, big time. Oh, that is kind of odd. All 4 Leyline of Sanctities, my goodness. Question becomes, do they want to take it out? Tigrid, it would be nice. I think they're considering that. Having Tigrid and Palani's Hatcher double block. Yeah. I don't know. I would be interested to see the number of Tigrid God of Frights that they have. Okay, they're doing it. No, they're not doing it. They're thinking about doing it. Okay. Do it. Make me discard. Game with dinosaurs. Oh boy. Watch this. Oh man. Yeah, I know it was very strange, Scorpion. I figured that Tyrranax Rex would go down. I don't know. That was, oh my. Guys, the opponent has hexproof. How will I ever target them with stuff? Of course, we could be dead. Carnage Tyrant is nice. I like that, yeah. Tag with 2 and 4. Okay. Hive of the Eye Tyrant would kill us. 7. No, not quite. Okay. Taking out Liliana. She has to go. Big time. We'll see. We might be dead. You never know. I don't need a sunken at this point. Okay. That's fine. I'll take it. Oh, here goes nothing. I need a Vaultborn Tyrant, basically. Another creature would be ideal. So I want to see what happens. I'm pretty sure we're dead to Hive at the Eye Tyrant, unfortunately. Yeah, that's how she goes. 2 creatures with menace. Ooh. Bummer is right. Okay, keep things the same. Leyline of Sanctity 100%. But again, you got to admit, it was kind of interesting. It's always interesting to take down Mono Black Waste Not without the Leyline, without giving myself hexproof. Hey, that's what you want. On the play is the best thing you could hope for in this game, usually. Oh, yep, keep. It's a hand with 2 lands, a Leyline. I don't have to mulligan. That's really what I'm getting at. We'll wait and see what Commune gets. We don't have a turn 2 play. You'll see. I could draw a sunken, dig for a castle. Okay, now we're doing it. You know what? I'll grab a sunken. I like the thought of that. It always enters tapped. I can have it be my land for the turn and all of that stuff. Okay. Archdruids or Sylvan Scrying would be nice, although we did unfortunately put 1 Archdruids to the bottom with Commune, so we'll see. We just have to hope we get stuff down and they don't have Tegrid. Or Liliana. That would be ideal. They're wondering what they can do. A whole lot of nothing, I guess. Hopefully getting that Castle Garenbrig, that would be ideal. We might not see a Sylvan Scrying or an Archdruid's Charm or a Castle Garenbrig itself, but hopefully we do at some point here. A Vaultborn Tyrant next turn would be pretty ideal, I think. Well, another sunken, that's something, definitely. Make it a source of red just so I could, potentially play Palani's Hatcher. Oh boy. At the very least, Palani's Hatcher, that's going to be 3 bodies, so it buys me a little bit of time chump blocking Sheoldred. Land destruction and an enchantment that makes everything cost 2 more. Ooh. That feels pretty painful. But yes, 100%. Moment of truth. We'll see. That kind of a deck feels very painful. It's kind of like the mono red land destruction deck that I faced quite some time ago. That's never been fun. You basically don't get to play much of anything, but at least I've got 3 blockers. That's something. Leave everybody behind and that sort of thing. everybody likes different styles, to each their own and whatnot, but some are more fun to play than others, that's for sure. Let me think. I say we go Carnage Tyrant. Yeah. I certainly want to keep Palani's Hatcher. I want to hopefully play it next turn. That's the idea. Basically need Castle Garenbrig next turn, pretty much. I figure Palani's is dead. That's fine. Okay, that's something. We're not dead yet. No, just need a Sylvan Scrying, Archdruid's Charm, or yeah. Well, we'll put the pressure on Liliana at the very least. Take her down to 1. Can't go. Well, she couldn't have gone -2, but land destruction definitely even turns off seasoned veterans, but I think I dislike Mill more than that. Yeah, I say we got to get rid of Tyrranax Rex if I don't draw Castle Garenbrig or another land, something like that. I want to at least be able to play Regisaur Alpha. Mill is pretty funny. It's just, oh, look, you don't have a deck anymore. Yeah. We got blockers still, but we're not dead yet. Not yet. Maybe Leyline of Sanctity jinxes me. Having it in means I lose, but I don't have it in, then I win. Against Mono Black Ways not. And Dennis, absolutely. Up the Beanstalk would be lovely stuff, but I don't know. Kind of felt like Vaultborn Tyrant itself is like Up the Beanstalk. The thing that I play when it enters, it draws a card as Vaultborn Tyrant does, but I also gain the 3 life. And the thing itself that draws a card when it enters is a lovely big creature, and it just didn't really seem necessary. And I wanted to jam-pack bigger dinos. For the most part, Vaultborn Tyrant is the Up the Beanstalk for big creatures, I think. And yeah, I was always oftentimes doing stuff on turn 2, that sort of thing. Turn 3, Up the Beanstalk didn't feel so good. And then later on, Up the Beanstalk definitely didn't feel good, but Vaultborn Tyrant usually tends to do the trick. Yeah. Hopefully that does the trick. Phew. But Up the Beanstalk would be lovely. This deck in particular draws more cards than any other deck using Up the Beanstalk. For the most part, I think they have 16-ish cards with a mana value 5 or greater. So I think, yeah, this with 20, sometimes 24 things that trigger Up the Beanstalk's cast trigger. Yeah, that's, I say we go Cavernous Souls. There's a good chance they can't use this mana to make us discard. I like this. I want to keep the bodies. Oh boy. Extinction Event is very, very problematic. They had to get rid of Vaultborn 100%. Just a little unfortunate. We're not dead yet. Okay. Didn't exactly need a Cavern of Souls, but well, we'll get smacking them, attacking them. You never know. Hopefully they don't have another Shieldred's Edict. Oh boy. Maybe they're going to be scared of Tyrranax Rex. So scared that Shieldred blocks it. Perhaps. At least they can't target it, which is good. I just really wish I would see one of my 4 Ghalta Stampede Tyrants. Almost a third of the way through the deck, so you would think one of 4 things, one of 4 chances to see Ghalta Stampede Tyrant would be coming up. Ooh, okay, well, not so bad. Still got blockers. If I top deck a Tyrranax Rex and they attack with Shieldred, they are dead to poison counters, which is quite nice indeed. Or I get a Vaultborn. Okay, here. Oh boy. Yes, absolutely. T-Rex with double strike. If it hits twice, they get 8. Oh, I love it. I love it. Question is, what might the opponent do? We'll keep as many things back as humanly possible. I think Shieldred wants to block. This is the second hit. They can't take a single point of damage from Tyrranax Rex next turn, which is interesting. Bloated Contaminator, yes, that is also quite nice indeed. Oh boy, here goes nothing. This is going to be tense, down to the wire. Oh, look at Invoke Despair, which they can't target me. Something big, something good. You can do it. Ooh, a ley line. That is a little bit rough. Again, like I mentioned, they have to completely block T-Rex, which means we get to attack with everything, or else they die, which is good. We're good. Venerated Rot Priest as well. Oh, they have the 4. And our chances are no more, pretty much. Oh, that's too bad. Very good. Very good for the opponent. All right. They got the job done. How she goes. Good. They'll be able to take us out with, well, maybe they won't. Field, Gyreach, Sanitarium, and Shieldred. You'll see. The one card they had in hand, yes. Able to pay the ward 4. Ooh, painful. And that will do it. I didn't quite throw it, but Shieldred, doing the trick, getting the job done. Just a little bit unfortunate. Extinction event, very deadly with mono black waste knot. I've faced it before. It's painful to have an exile base sweeper because you don't get the trigger of Vaultborn Tyrant. It just simply disappears. Yeah, the 0-1s, very funny. Well, you're not always going to win. And I hear it said, even the best pros in the world, they only a good win rate is like 56%, maybe approaching 60%, something like that. Roughly, even the pros will lose 1 of 3 games, or 1 of 3 matches, something like that. Egg to the face, yes, absolutely, egg to the face. All right, is it going to be back-to-back mono black waste knot? I have a hunch, but this hand is not a hunch. That is an absolute instant keep. Oh boy, I love it. A meta deck or a counter meta deck or a deck that just bashes so many different opponents. Hopefully. Oh my goodness. What do we got going on? Azorius Control. Lovely. It has to be a land. Definitely. Well, not definitely. Archdruid's Charm would get us where we want to go one of these days. Oh, and a sun. Oh my. Okay. It's all over. Good luck. As long as it's not Lotus. It's Lotus Field. Yeah. The Vaultborn on board. The previous game, they had forced me to draw 2, or to draw a card and lose 2 life with Shieldred. I was down to 2, so my card draw for the turn when it came back around to me, I would have lost 2. And yeah, it just was, it was unfortunate. Archdruid's Charm, absolutely, though. We have to search and put a castle onto the battlefield. But yeah, I was going to die from the life loss from Shieldred. Yeah, oh, draw and discard, painful. A fantastic pairing with Gaia Reach, Sanitarium, and Shieldred to make us lose a minimum 4 life every cycle. Our card draw for the turn plus that Thespian stage, you better watch out. Oh boy, here goes nothing. I say we play Tyrranax Rex. They have to copy Lotus Field, which means they only have 2. Well, 1 left. They're going to take that opportunity. We might be dead next turn because it is Lotus Field, but at least we get to hit them once. We'll see. I could have done Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. I would have been able to make 8 on my next turn, but I still just wanted to go with that. I knew I had a chance to hit them and make them squirm a little bit, so that's what I figured. I don't know. Shieldred is a good card. That's it. Teferi. I hear Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, is also a pretty good card. Maybe 1 of anything and 3 black pips would be a little bit harder of a hoop to jump through. High Noon, oh boy. High Noon certainly is something. We'll see what Commune gets. Yeah. Of course, I can only play 1 spell a turn, but that's alright. I like Tyrranax Rex. We'll play it next turn, and we'll keep smacking the opponent, I hope. Cross my fingers. Discontinuity coming in hot, maybe. Something's happening. They pay the ward cost, or who knows. That's alright. That's alright. Stomping Ground time. Hopefully Archdruid's Charm to grab Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. Cross the fingers. Maybe they use a bunch of mana. We're going to look for an opening. Hopefully. I'd be surprised if we didn't see it. We wait. Okay, yeah. Shark Typhoon, lovely stuff. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, oh boy. I'm pretty sure they're going to discontinuity or something. Something's happening. But you never know. Worth a shot. Containment Priest. Stop the enter the battlefield trigger. Oh, let's go for it. Okay. How she goes. We've seen 2 discontinuities. 1 early to stop the trigger Lotus Field. You can save yourself from bad triggers when they're on the stack, and that's often how Lotus Field does it to, Strict Proctor. Oh boy. Strictly good. We're not dead yet, but we're probably dead. But if anything's going to have a pretty good chance, it's something like this. Oh, something like almost. I almost have the extra 2 needed. Oh, that was so close. I'll play Tyrranax Rex. We'll hope for the best, and yeah. Allosaurus Shepherd would be quite nice indeed. Yeah. Don't need Archdruid's Charm at this point. Pretty sure it's gonna die, but something. Or like a good Carnage Tyrant. Settle the Wreckage and something like that. A Wandering Emperor, okay. And they have enough to pay the ward 4. Well, we're not dead yet. 10? No. Almost dead to the sharks. Ouch. Oh yeah, with High Noon. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Well, wasn't that good. Damping Sphere basically is what we're hoping for. Hulking Raptor. Trim 3 copies of that. Let me see. End the turn. Okay. I wasn't sure if discontinuity targeted a player. Could be nice maybe to use Leyline of Sanctity to stop it, but hey, we got Damping Sphere, and I don't know. If you don't have Damping Sphere and it's game 1 against Lotus Field, the chances are you might just die. That's it's just how it goes, and that's a keep, because that has the sphere. Have no fear. The sphere is here.
Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
Okay. Yeah. Conan, give me good luck, buddy. Oh, maybe they think I'm raging and I'm bashing my keyboard. They think they're going to have an easy time. I'm going to make them put in the work. Absolutely paying the 2-life commune. Yeah. Do I like a good Vaultborn Tyrant? Or do I like Carnage Tyrant? That's the question. Carnage Tyrant. If they get the Strict Proctor, could be nice to have a creature that isn't tied to an enter the battlefield effect. Oh! Stomping Ground. I want to maintain the green sources just in case I draw a 3rd green source next turn. That would be very nice. Hopefully they don't destroy Damping Sphere with Get Lost, but at the very least, we got it. We got something. I feel like Get Lost could be happening. Probably. Oh. I would imagine this gets countered, but you never know. You never know. You never. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is good. I like the looks of this. Maybe the opponent is feeling pain. They haven't destroyed Damping Sphere, so we know they don't have a Get Lost. They're stumbling in the land department, it seems, which, no, I don't feel bad. Yeah. I like it. The only thing I can do is Archdruid's Charm again. I'm pretty sure they have a counter spell, or they would counter Archdruids. We have to wait for an opening. Might as well. We can always respond to something with Archdruids, which I think they're going to do right now. At the end of their turn. Do it. Do it. Do it. You know you wanna. Do the impulse, whatchamacallit. Okay. Oh boy. Put a stop at the end of their turn just so I don't miss it. Try to cast the first Archdruids. It gets countered, and then we can cast the second one easily on our turn. Oh boy. Oh boy. They have to counter it, or else it's going to be painful. That's all right. I got another. No worries. Yeah. Commune, maybe a song. Okay. Forest is fine by me. Archdruids. Good old Sunken Citadel. Whenever they take out Damping Sphere, we'll be able to explode, but at the very least I have 6 lands. I can't activate Castle Garenbrig's ability, but Damping Sphere is hurting the opponent more than it hurts me. Yeah, absolutely. The more they use, the better. 100%. Now, Carnage Tyrant is going to draw out a sweeper, potentially. That's what I want. I want those strict proctors to go away. Pretty much the only way Carnage Tyrant can get destroyed or answered is a sweeper, but it also means the opponent loses their strict proctors. So we have a decent chance. I'm just going to play Regisaur. I don't get the token. that's just how it goes. Maybe they have removal, but I have another Regisaur and a Palani's Hatcher in hand, so we're okay. Kill it. Maybe. We'll find out. I'm just happy it seems like I should be getting revenge. Probably. Oh, shucks. Hopefully I get to use those map tokens on Carnage Tyrant. At the very least, I would get to use them on Palani's Hatcher or Regisaur Alpha. Keep tickling me with a strict proctor. Oh. You know what? We'll use one on Carnage Tyrant. See what is in the mix. It would be nice to draw a land. A couple lands. Don't need another Damping Sphere, that's for sure. One more land. You can do it. Oh! Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. I like the looks of that. Make them squirm even more. Now they're super duper scared. And Carnage Tyrant is just bigger, which is quite nice. Oh, painful. Man, I love it. Are they going to die? Maybe. There you go. That's what you get. I don't feel too bad about that. Happens to everybody. Alright. Well, they know we have Damping Sphere. Okay. Happens to us all. Absolutely. You might feel it happens to you a little bit more than your opponent. You remember all those bad times and you think, oh, it's not fair. It never happens to my opponent. Maybe it does, but it was in another match that your opponent had against someone different than you. And you just don't see the painful times that they also face. You know what? I'm going to go with Commune. I don't want it to be countered. That's the thing. Definitely want to grab a land. Okay. Hopefully Cavernous Souls. It would be nice to stick Hulking Raptor on turn 4 or just draw a Castle Garenbrig. On the tip of my tongue. Oh, okay. Archdruid's Charm, big time. This is looking good. This is looking very good. It's got to be Castle Garenbrig. Next turn we can make 7. We've got Ghalta. Oh boy. Here goes nothing. Hopefully they don't have more discontinuity. I think they're dead. They just memory deluged for 4. They have 1 land. What you gonna do? Ether Gust? Potentially. It's a very real possibility. But they gotta be scared. They gotta be. Of course, they could have a counter spell. I'll play a thing you can't counter. Oh! Tyrranax Rex happened pretty much instantaneously, so that makes me feel like they might not. The good old main phase deluge to find a land for the turn. Okay, I'll take it. Sweet me. Do it. Let's go. Do it and die. Thespian stage, very good. Keep in mind, we're going to be looking for the instance of, Cavernous Souls to boot. You know what, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Good. You can't counter it. Okay. I did the math wrong, isn't it? Discontinuity is gone, that's fine. We got more Ghaltas. We'll see. They still have to use Thespian stage. They have to tap it and copy Lotus Field. We'll get there. I like Tyrranax Rex on the top. I want to try for a Vaultborn Tyrant. They don't have strict proctors, which is very, very nice indeed. Do they have another one? Really? Oh boy. Oh, good. I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. I actually forgot that I saw the second T-Rex on the top. Okay, okay. Thespian Stage is copying Lotus Field, and maybe they're... Oh, it's not. This is good. The good old flashbacked memory deluge. I think they're caught between a rock and a hard place. I'm liking the looks of this. Oh boy. Oh, this is scary. If they destroy, we get the token with Vaultborn, we get more card draw, we still have a creature. It has to be an exile destroy effect, which could be Sunfall or something like that. Hashtag pre-recorded. There you go. Ouch. But now, is that all she wrote? We're about to find out. I think. Oh, poor Lotus Field. Can't counter, can't target. Yes! Oh, a classic. Okay, let's spice it up a bit with something different.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Definitely very worried about Settle the Wreckage, but, well, not that I would normally bring in Leyline of Sanctity. Oh, this is probably the most nail-biter of matchups. They could have Settle, they could have Ether Gust to put Tyrranax Rex on the top or the bottom of our library, our choice. But yeah, Settle the Wreckage, target player exiles all attacking creatures they control. So if we happen to have Leyline of Sanctity out, we wouldn't have to worry about Settle the Wreckage, but that would be basically the only thing that is turned off from this particular opponent. Yeah. Whew. Wow. Alright. If you're going to make a bunch of mana, you want to be doing that. Get the job done. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there for tonight. A fantastic, lovely nightcap. I actually have another kid staying over, my sister-in-law, or kind of like a sister to my wife. She has her daughter's over, which is in between my son and my daughter, so we have 3 young kids, and who knows if any of them are gonna wake up tonight. But I woke up some of you with that ruthless aggression. Yeah, have a good night, Scorpion, Solar Updraft. Anybody else watching right now later on, maybe you passed out because I put you to sleep, and then you woken up from devastating amounts of damage. Okay. Peace.